We've taken the fisherman look one step further by adding denim. Anyway, so we're going to do a Cardiff haul so you can see the items that we picked in...
Before that, hang on a minute. Just explain where you got this t-shirt because it's really cool.
Oh, I got it on Poshmark. So it says American Express. And then underneath it says... No, that's too much. It says financial advisors. I thought that was funny. Get it? Because we talk to people on the internet about buying and selling things.
Okay. And we bought it on, where did we buy it?
Poshmark. We bought a few items on Poshmark, and we will be doing a Poshmark video. I promise. We just haven't got around to it yet. And I bought, Austin got a wrestling t-shirt, which he's not wearing.
I'm not wearing.
And Lil got a barber coat.
What? The t-shirts
are
what on it?
T-shirts. The small human got a barber coat, and I got a 1990s vintage American Express t-shirt, which says financial advisor. So, cracking on to the video, we went to Cardiff, we did a couple of days.
You've probably seen them, bought them already, but here we are with the haul.
Some things we didn't film that we picked up locally to...
Do you know what? It's just annoying.
Your mama.
It's just annoying. We said on one or two of the videos that when we go to Cardiff, we kind of dip in and out, see my mum, whatever else. And it's really annoying that the one kind of more local tour, which... funny enough, actually are usually really good. We don't film because I don't have my camera on stuff. Obviously, when I go to see my family, which why would I? But then when we go up there and it's like, oh, we'll just see what's there. They're like, oh, they're so good. It's just. Anyway, here they are.
Right, and then there's obviously some pieces you saw in the videos, but we wanted to show you up close because.
That's what we do here.
That's what we do here, just so you can see labels, so you can see things. We're not going to flip the camera just because it takes so long for the video to render. So and we're doing daily uploads. We haven't got that processing.
People keep telling me that just so easy to flip the video. Honestly, it's not happening. I'm afraid that if you don't hand me the labels, then it's a huge issue.
But what I will do is I'll make sure that I spell out the not spell out, but I'll try and say the labels and brand names as clearly as possible.
I was going to say also, all joking aside,
because we do speak fast.
If there are labels that or items you're unsure of, just put in the comments, put the items up, and we'll tell you what it is. Otherwise, just to be totally inconvenient to yourselves watching, no, like it's just one of those things that we don't flip it. And like I say, it takes so much more time to render once we do it this way, and we do it this way because we can see ourselves while we film. Otherwise, it would be a case of. Here you go.
We're those people. Anyway, so let's just get into it now. So let's just start there. Let's start with these pieces. So we picked this up in
this was in
Cowbridge.
Yes.
Cowbridge. They are like pleather, wet to look, faux leather leggings. I don't know what you would call this material.
It's literally that. It's like pleather.
It's
stretchy. It's like what's the last name? But it's a nylon. But it looks, the grain is like like a nice. It would be like lamb's leather. It'd be like a really nice fancy leather.
In navy, obviously they're elasticated. They're by this brand right now. Let's concentrate on this brand. This is called Riani.
Riani. Yes, Riani.
R-I-A-N-I.
Should I put a picture on the screen? Would that be helpful?
That would be really nice.
Anyone's which you don't know, like for example, Dolce & Gabbana, you know what that is. You know D&G. There's no point. But anyone's which I think maybe are new or at least new for us, I'll pull up.
This is a good brand. This the retail on this brand's reasonably high. These are about $150 retail. They were £6. And I just think they're a nice like wardrobe-y staple if you're into like high-end wardrobe staples, which a lot of people are. A lot of people like to buy high-end basics and then sort of get more trendy, fast fashion-y, throwaway fashion.
Yeah, I agree.
Statement pieces.
A lot more of the kind of high-end or like not even necessarily luxury, but higher end, even if it's high street. Well, sometimes you'll notice that if you'll catch on camera, on each corner, there's just like one single stitch, which kind of holds the label on. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's annoying because they come off really easy. On the flip side, rather than just kind of stitch it on like that, it gives you a more sense of luxury. So when you're looking at labels, that's not a kind of a foolproof kind of plan to find luxury. But a lot of brands, maybe if they have that kind of label, just have do a little bit more research, because sometimes I didn't know that brand, neither did you, and that's how I end up looking at it.
Okay, wonderful. So that's the first item. £6 paid. I'm gonna list for 60. So this about half a retail.
So this isn't crazy high end, but this was, I think this was, how much was this? A couple pounds?
£5.
Okay, cool.
I like picking up Carhartt. People like Carhartt. You like Carhartt, but you like the workwear. But
Yeah.
I feel like if you like the workwear, then you might just buy like a going out shirt.
Well, I was
going to
say what you said to me is I was like, you know what, Carhartt. Most people at the moment like are into kind of workwear. That kind of. You know what I'm showing.
That was wildly inappropriate. That was a bit creepy.
I'm not stopping to touch it.
I don't like it.
Okay. Or the love.
He's an adult.
But what I was going to say was a lot of people are into Carhartts, the oversized stuff, the denim, the just the general workwear. That's what's cool, like the messed up stuff. And this isn't necessarily what you think of at the moment when you think of Carhartt. But Bethany said something, and I was like, you know what, you're right. The guys who are like proper Carhartt guys, if they're going out like and they're like, I'm going to have something smart on. I'm not really a smart guy. Possibly they would wear this. How about that?
It's got ducks on it.
Quack quack.
Flying ducks, and obviously sort of all novelty prints sell quite well as well. Anyway, £5, and I've listed for 35. Maybe I might have listed for 40, but 30 to 35 I think I have listed for.
It's a good condition. It's got obviously that one pocket. It's got kind of the detail on the tab. Once again, I just think for a few pounds, it's a good pickup, and it's something in a big size which should sell.
If you have any overalls from Carhartt in any of the finishes, then please message me. Start your sentence with, I have Carhartt, so then I see it and I go, oh, okay.
We like big sizes too, just saying.
We like to eat around here. Anyway, so this is, these are a pair of jeans. We actually got two of these. This is the first pair. So I think these are these are men's.
These are men's.
No, these are ladies.
Hang on.
No, these are men's.
No, these are men. 32, 32. These are men's. That's
Yeah,
a man.
but
That's a man's butt.
But when I photographed them, they look ladiesy.
Okay, they're not.
They're not, are they?
Not at all,
When I see
no.
them.
Not at
Anyway,
all,
they're
no.
salvage.
Salvage denim from Japan.
See the red little like stitches?
So these are salvage denim. These were how much?
£6.50. I listed for 45.
And the other ones, which we'll show in a minute.
Also £6.50. Listed also for 45.
Both 45 listed for 45?
Yeah, I've listed both for 45. And that is pushing to the top of the comps because for some reason, once again, expensive jeans I find are one of the worst offenders of crashing prices. Like J brand jeans, name other jeans that crash.
Yeah, actually,
even Levi's.
You know what? I've never really thought about it, but the reason we don't pick J brand up, or even MIH, so only certain jeans from MIH we pick up, because once again, like I know this is boring going on from the one of the last talkie videos we did, or as we call talkie videos, as in just us. But I do think that's why they crashed, because eventually just people are just kind of priced themselves
I
in the
assume
market.
it's because there's so
Why
many.
else would it be?
So many of them, I guess, and so many are made because people wear jeans every day, and jeans are really popular.
That's not a good excuse.
Anyway, so this is Ralph Lauren. This would be categorised as. Wait, show
off
me
my
the
stuff.
label a minute.
Get off my stuff. I'm showing the sleeves. Get off my stuff. Go on.
This would be categorized. No, I wanted to see it. Me, because I can't see. This would be categorised as black label. Now, I learned something very. It is black, isn't it?
That's navy.
No, that's what they call black.
This is black. This is navy.
It's navy label. Get back to you on that one. Anyway, black label, for anyone who wants to know anything about labels. So purple label is the highest of the highest echelon of Ralph Lauren. And for a period of time, they introduced black label, which was like a ready-to-wear, readily available version of purple label. And some of the themes and fabric choices, like patterns, etc., sort of like moved between the two, correct?
Yeah.
But black label was at a lower price point before it was discontinued.
Only so slightly. And once again, like, so if you wanted a really nice suit off the peg, you'd go to black label. If you wanted a custom made bespoke but sold from Ralph, you'd go to purple label.
So it was like the same but different.
Exactly that. A little bit higher version, but like you say, spot on. This, however, this is kind of not regular Ralph Lauren, but kind of full price, full label Ralph Lauren, like you said. Actually, the navy labels, why Bethany said that is the navy label, like this one, which is very kind of dark blue, and the black labels are very, very similar because the logo is literally the same.
I'm just
there's
saying.
there's no differentiation. The other thing is though,
You have to get the light right. I got my light set.
I know. But what I'm saying is, the reason is at one point or another they changed. Ladies didn't exist for black label for a long time until black label took off, and then they moved into ladies. So this was kind of black label before the label went black, if you want. Otherwise it would have been Polo. Otherwise it would have been something else, or another brand, or another subsidiary of Ralph Lauren.
This is cashmere.
It's beautiful. Is it full cashmere?
No, it's cashmere.
No.
Cashmere. Oh, you've got it in your hand. You can look at the label.
I'll show you the label. How about that? How about them apples?
Oh wait, I'll just wait here.
It is a 51% merino wool. It is 49% cashmere. That's very high cashmere actually for Ralph Lauren. So yeah.
Thank you, sir. We paid £4.
A lot of Ralph, just when we're talking about Ralph, a lot of Ralph...
£4, we paid £4.
Is very rarely cashmere of any kind with a pony or kind of embroidery on. So most of the plainer pieces you'll find are generally cashmere.
Fine cashmere. I haven't actually listed that one yet, so maybe I'll put some Comparonis in cashmere pieces from Ralph. They might not be exactly the same, but
They give you an idea.
Give you an idea there.
Because once again, cashmere blend or cashmere and Ralph, once again, very expensive.
This is John Smedley. It is 100% merino wool, and it is one of those newer label, and it's one of those like long sleeve polo shirts. I like those.
Do you know what? I saw one the other day in black. It was like 25 in a charity shop, which is too much as regards resale for me. But I actually fancied it quite for myself. I think it looks smart. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's like what you're wearing, but like add buttons.
Yeah, it's a bit smoother. It's a bit more like less cash.
We paid £3.50. We would expect 50 back for a bit of Smedley. Next up is a if you've never watched one of our hauls, sorry they're so chaotic. It's just a personality issue. This is.
You have to tell me right there.
This is Oshka.
Where is it? There it is. I think I haven't gone like this. Sorry, I didn't do that.
What's in?
I know it's bad, isn't it? Never mind. Moving on. No, it's just numbers 1 and 2. No problem. Yeah.
Oshka. Anyway, so this is a rib knit. Now,
look at that. Look at the hem.
This is a medium. However, I'm not going to lie to you. We're all about transparency here. This has shrunk. It has minor shrinkage. It's a medium, whereas now I say it's a small. I am going to fully declare it, and I still think it was worth the price we paid. If it was really small, like stupid small, I would have bought it. And if it was a small that has shrunk, I wouldn't have bought it because
unless it's a small child, it's not going anywhere.
However, I will declare it, and I will give measurements. I know everyone coming at me in the comments about measurements.
Do you know
I will give measurements on this.
Yeah. The other thing is, I would say about specifically this brand as well. Like this is oversized anyway, right? What size would have this been previous?
This is a medium.
Right. Okay. So what I'm saying is, even against me, right, this isn't small by any stretch, even with the shrinkage. So what I'm saying is, because their pieces are so wildly oversized, once again, if you're looking for this kind of like, what do you call it? Lager look, but like almost multi-layered. You know, when kind of people layer pieces, and this is one of those layering pieces. I think you can still, if you're small or medium, can still easily wear this. And like you say, don't be put off. Sometimes when they shrink.
Just use your judgment. Use your
exactly. Like what I'm saying is, this is shrunk, but it's still in every way, shape, or form. It's large.
It's wearable.
So yeah, like some pieces, like I say, if they're smaller or slim fitting and they shrunk, game over. Like they literally they would fit a dog, a small dog at that.
We paid £7.50 and I've listed for 60.
60, right? This is a jigsaw.
Not a brand that we traditionally pick up, and you'll be happy to see it has made its way into the household of the pickers.
Look at this.
But this is a linen blend, waterfall front, oversized trench coat. It's navy blue. It hasn't lost any of its colour. It's got that vent at the back. I love these vents. I think they're so fun. I don't know what they're for, but
I would guess for like air conditioning for your body. Yes.
Yeah, but I think this is more decorative one.
100% because there's like a satin.
It's fully lined, etc. It's a size medium. I wouldn't normally pick it up. It's not something I normally pick up from this brand. However, it was £2, so I couldn't say no.
They were in this particular shop. It's literally, like I said, the top of the street where my mum lives. They were all coats of £4. Like, it's mad. And we went there, like, £4, amazing. We bought like 2 or 3 items, and they were like, "Oh, that's half price day today."
Yeah.
It was like Saturday, or was it Friday or Saturday when we did this? Friday.
So one sold for 50. So I can't remember what I put it up for. This is not very helpful, is it? I think I put it up for.
Is it linen or linen blend? Linen blend.
I think I put it up for 65. Anyway, I'll put it here.
What were you putting it for?
Yeah, I'm pushing. I know for a fact I'm obviously listing higher than the last one sold, and there are no exact ones listed, etc, etc, and I just think it's a nice thing. It's in very good condition.
That's what I was gonna say. Like this stuff, like linen specifically, or like this style, like even if it's cotton, sometimes kind of looks like linen, which we've had recently a few pieces of. They especially navy or black, they wear so badly. This is such nice condition. Once it, like, we've steamed this to take photos and we've just refolded it obviously, but when I send it out,
transition from
light
winter
to
spring.
to spring. It's light. It's a good
Talking of transitioning, no, we got two heavy coats on the floor.
Okay.
These are another pair of Edwin jeans. These are. Do they call? I like. It's fascinating fact. I like to know what I'm going to put it on screen right now. I like to know what the difference is with their rainbow. What that means. I'll pull it up. Maybe we should put an Edwin salvage guide on the video right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
£6.50. There's a little bit where you can see where he's had his pocket. His wallet in his pocket.
And that's nothing to do with his wallet, but it's worn either way.
What?
The colour, that's all. But once again, so I would pretty much, it sounds really stupid, but I would guess by the whiteness of the label and the darkness of the indigo on the jeans, these have never been washed.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
So, do you know what? Sometimes it's better, like, sounds really funny, but sometimes it's better not to wash indigo denim, because as soon as you do, the whole colour's gone. In actual fact, some denim companies actually push away from washing, like, unless you want a kind of washed out look. They'll say leave them until they really do need washing.
That's how I feel about myself. I don't know, I wash every day.
What do I say to that?
Anyway, another £45 and pay £6.50. Just quick, like bread and butter. I said it, yeah.
Once again, like not expensive, quick movers, good money, good comps. Let's go.
Good quality. This is Universal Works. We love Universal Works.
This is a good size too. Like this.
Yeah.
What size is this? Like XL.
XL. It is a XL striped burgundy contrasting collar, and it has a pocket. I list this as like utility workwear because that's what the brand reflects, like their ethos.
Yes, agreed.
However, I listed it for 35.
Long sleeve too, obviously.
Because it's more obviously it's just a cotton long sleeve.
It's not special by any stretch,
as opposed to like
is it?
their shirts or their jackets or their trousers or any other thing from the brand.
Still a good colour as well. It's not like too washed out.
It's a good staple though. Like, I think it's going to sell quick.
I was going to say a good layering piece once again though.
We paid £4.
Okay.
We also paid £4 for this.
This is
Joseph.
I love how you say Joseph. You always say Joseph as opposed to Joseph. What's the difference?
Where I grew up.
You say it properly. I don't.
No, I don't think there's like a different. I guess if you're called Joseph, you tell us how you say
Joseph or Joseph.
I guess it depends.
In the comments.
I personally think with names, it's down to how the person wants to say it because that's their name. You get it?
Okay, Bethany.
I love the name Bethany. I wish I was called Bethany. This is Joseph. This is dark brown. I have to say it's not the most trendy piece in the world.
I'm going to go on record and say it's not trendy at all.
Oh, Austin, why do you have to like... Someone might think this is really beautiful and that's their favourite thing in the world.
I think that.
And now they think that's not trendy.
No, hang on. That person will also use terminology like hot to trot.
Austin.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
You would use that terminology.
I know! Great shirt!
You're hot to trot.
Oh, yes. Anyway, listen. Go, moving on.
This is layered. It's got like tears.
I've got tears.
It's a fine knit. No, I picked it up because it is 60% lane. That means...
That's wool.
That means wool. 30% silk and 10% cashmere.
And 100% lane. Lane or lane?
No, that's really mean.
No, it's not.
Anyway, so this is it's a nice knitted piece. I think it can be worn in multiple different manners.
Do you know what? Why I'm smiling is I honestly there's one of my pet peeves is when you watch someone on YouTube or Instagram and they're like, this is awful, god awful, no one buy this ever. And I think it's such a bad thing for sales. But the truth of the matter is, I am what I am. I just can't. I
think it could look lovely on someone if styled the right way.
Listen, I have passion about clothing, and if I don't like something, I can lie. I won't lie.
Anyway, we paid £4.
Unless it's worth lots of money.
I would expect about 70 back.
Okay, this one I'm going to put a logo on the screen because this might not be a newbie to everyone.
That's a logo going across.
That was so much help.
This is for deli.
Good.
Do you know how I remember it?
How?
Because it says deli at the end. I love food.
This is bad.
I love delis. Olives, sun-dried tomatoes, or pesto on focaccia.
You go on about focaccia. I can't say I don't like the shirt.
Oh, I love food.
Oh,
I'm really hungry. I think it's hungry.
We haven't eaten yet this evening. That's the problem.
Anyway.
We should never do this in empty stomach.
Do you know who always talks about being hungry? Em's Den. I feel like Em's Den because you know when they're filming, they
also say about coffee all the time. Like they need a coffee.
Yeah, I need a coffee.
I need someone else. Right. Okay.
Would you?
a good drink.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Gutter. Anyway,
Gutter.
this is for Deli.
Okay, so I did say on one of the videos, we do many videos, apologies if I don't remember which one, but I said there was a brand we found that we hadn't come across before. Once again, I would say that whole single stitch thing that I was talking about previously, like one each end, the actual thing itself looked kind of I wouldn't say high fashion, but like high quality. It's like a polo mesh, but it's kind of like a really deep kind of
would you call this like material? I would love to know.
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
Because I've never spent time. What is polo shirt material called?
Like, I guess you guys at home will know what I'm talking about.
Like textured cotton.
Yeah, textured cotton. But like, what is textured cotton?
Woven.
It might be woven. I'm gonna Google it and I'm gonna put it here. What that is. So when you like have a polo shirt, that kind of, which isn't just like a Pima or like a soft cotton. I'm talking about that kind of.
It's lined. Look, it's lined in like denim. Not denim.
Same here.
Cotton.
Heavyweight cotton.
Yeah. Anyway, so for Deli, so the retail basically on jackets from this brand is 4 figures. We'll put up examples here. And
there's going to be comps all over this video.
Comps are sitting at about 130. So obviously we're going to go about 160.
And what was retail? You say?
Retail on a shirt, I'll put here. I know on a jacket it's about £1,000, 1,300.
So once again, like not
as you can see from this video, we're not very well organised. We're normally better organised than this, but we'll just comp you out. We'll get you all the information and it will be on screen.
Well, no, you know the figures. We know the figures. What I'm saying is a lot of information. I think for some of the new brands as well, specifically like you said, labels and stuff where they're the wrong way around, stuff like that. Especially when we buy so much.
It was a few days ago. That's
it's hard.
Thinking in my
like
head.
We should, to be fair, that's our own fault. We should do these videos like as we kind of pick. We don't. My bad. But either way, good top, good size.
Really good money, basically. So if you see it in the wild, for Deli is you just think of olives and just think, I'll get it.
For the Deli.
For the Deli.
This was a real find as well.
I found this, take full credit because, you know, me.
So once again, like this is where the whole one stitch each side, you can actually see the stitch there. Kind of lets you down.
Oh, did you just talk about the 2 stitches?
I said that twice on 2
different
items.
I just thought while you were doing that and saying let you down. Are you saying, do you like the 2 stitches?
I think it's outstanding.
Do you? Yeah. Do you? So you can never complain about Windsor London ever again.
No,
yeah,
they have 4.
Yeah.
They have 4, and also the difference with Windsor London. So, like, this is kind of a kind of an oversized tag for the size. Windsor London tags are this big. They're literally that's the size in a small dress. The tag is this big, right? So it's like a flag. It's that big. Anyway, what I was going to say to you was this you picked up in one of the other shops as well.
£4 paid.
We're gonna add a stitch there, so don't worry about that. £4 paid. How much would you expect for this particular dress? Have you done research yet?
I haven't found the collection yet, but I do predict it's about between 2008 and 2010. It's definitely around the time of Plato's Atlantis.
I agree. I think slightly after. You're right.
There's no agreeing. That is a fact.
You know that already?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's around that time.
And it was a great guess from me, wasn't it?
It's in snake skin. This is a snake skin.
It's like a rippled snake. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Different kind of.
There's one listed in the US of A for $375. Do I think I have to do more research?
How much is in the US? Sorry.
$375,
okay, no.
but it's on Poshmark.
Yeah, so I like. Yeah.
It's a ready-to-wear dress. Like, let's get this straight. This is not runway.
No.
It's not
Alexander McQueen.
It's not Alexander McQueen's MCQ, but it is a very highly desired dress. I'm still thinking above the £200 mark, but I personally, based on research, knowing the collections, knowing what the collections sell for and how desirable this dress is, I wouldn't quite put it at £350. But we'll see where it sits and how much interest it gets. I probably will list at £250, I reckon.
Also, just a side note, we mentioned MCQ. Obviously, most people will know MCQ as a kind of diffusion brand for Alexander McQueen. The kind of newer MCQ which you see in kind of online everywhere, it's at TK Maxx. That isn't the same as this. This MCQ is.
It was ready to wear of his like catwalk.
There you go. So Alexander McQueen, this label where it just says this is like the higher kind of almost runway label. Well, it was a runway label. This was kind of when they started kind of deferring those lines, they still weren't cheap by any stretch of the imagination, like Bethany just said, but they weren't kind of couture or high end. They were more just like luxury, kind of regular luxury, if you will.
Yeah.
The new MCQ line,
streetwear,
in my opinion, it's not bad or anything, but it's not the same. It's not the same brand as this, even though physically it says MCQ.
It's like streetwear, casual
everyday
wear, tracksuits, t-shirts,
I would equate
hoodies,
to like Boss for Hugo Boss.
trainers. Yeah.
Okay, next.
What are you doing?
Grabbing a coat.
No, I saw you. He just pushed another one of my piles.
Oh, I'll kick it right
I'm
over.
quite
If you're not careful.
quite pilelicious at the moment.
Pilelicious. Okay.
Pilelicious.
This is Whistles, so we're high-end high street folks, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up.
It's purple.
It is purple. It's like a
Aubergine.
A mulberry almost, a dark mulberry, if you will.
Yeah, and it's a teddy coat. Now, when I was actually looking at comps for
This is funny.
I just instinctively typed in teddy bear coat because teddy owns a bear coat. Anyway, and a couple of comps came up and they were terrible, and I was like, no way, this coat would have retailed close to £300.
Is your hat comfortable?
I just got an itch here.
You're really itching your head a lot, honestly.
Sorry. No, I'm not. I adjusted it a few times because I don't want to get that like egg bit. You know?
A dome.
Yeah. Anyway, leave me alone. You stop touching yourself.
I'm not touching myself.
Anyway, and comps were coming up for like £30, and then I was like, oh my god, you wrote teddy bear, you absolute weirdo. So I changed it to teddy, and now the comps are really good. So I have listed this for 110.
So are you saying going forward, if we do a continuation of the comps video, we'll kind of mention not to
type in the right thing,
animals for the sake of animals?
But that just shows you how different the comps can come up if you don't type the sort of the right keywords.
Or if you just add an animal name to the comps, you know, the thing you're searching. Okay. Anyway, yeah, cool.
£10.99.
And what would you expect, my dear?
I listed it for 110.
You are wonderful. That's what you are.
I know. Thank you, sir. We've also bought this in a shop that wasn't filmed. This is just an And Other Stories. I like picking up And Other Stories.
It's newer tags, though.
It's newer tags. I like picking up newer tags and Other Stories.
So the tag said, because everyone will say you can't read it anyway, was £55 originally.
Yeah. I've listed for 30. It's got a cool, like, mod, double zip thing going on. It's very, like, 60s shift dressy. Like, you know what I mean.
I do indeed. It's cool fabric, too.
It's kind of like two different types, isn't it?
No, they just go different ways.
No.
It's kind of like a thin, kind of satiny, like kind of...
It's like moleskin.
Corduroy, yeah.
It's like so super soft. Anyway, it's newer tags. Can't say no with newer tags. Honestly, I can't. It was £5. I've listed for 30. I assume that would just be some nice, quick, beautiful money. Beautiful, beautiful money.
This
in
one.
the same shop as the Whistles coat.
This was on film, wasn't it?
Austin, it was shortly on film, but Austin's filming skills aren't really up to par of recent times, so we have to do hauls. So
I have feelings.
Really. So this is Dolce & Gabbana. This is nice. These coats, they're not, I wouldn't say they're like iconic for Dolce. I mean, like tweedy coats
like if this
are
was
more
Chanel,
iconic for Chanel.
You know?
However, they still do make these types of coats, and they do have a little bit of a cult following. So retail on these coats is about anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500.
Yep.
And they're sort of they look kind of Chanel-y.
They do.
And they got the 4 pockets. It's like a tweedy, like felted wool.
I also like the kind of like the edging. This, like, I don't know if the camera.
You say it.
Boucle?
Yeah.
Boucle kind of fabric, but the actual edging is all like torn. Like once again, it's iconic for Chanel. Yeah.
Schnilk. Anyway, it's A-line shape. It's just nice. It's a nice tailored piece. It's very classic. It'll probably go to that lovely Parisian lady who is drinking a glass of red wine outside a cafe.
We hope it is anyway.
Or an Italian lady who's strolling through Rome looking for pasta. Paid £15.99 and I've listed for £300. It might be £350. I think it's £300. Obviously, I will list that to Vestiaire as well. These are some trousers.
So these pieces, majority of these pieces you're going to see now, including that, were things you did see on camera. If you didn't, once again, it's because of my lack of skill as regards GoPro footage.
100%. I'm glad
I'd like to say all the
owning up to your faults.
I can't bother.
These are some trousers. They're by the brand Utterique.
I'm going to put this on the screen right now
Do you think
because
that's right? Utterquake. Utterquake.
I'm going to do like a short of you trying to say names because honestly, that would like.
Anyway,
That's
this brand is owned by Zara, I do believe. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say it here and now. But it is
it's
they
uber
have
high
the
end.
same labels.
I don't know why you say
like,
that because it has nothing to do with Zara whatsoever.
No, it's not. It's just owned by the same people. Anyway, it's a more it's expensive. Anyway, so these have got these like snap like sides. Do they actually snap?
Oh
no,
so.
they're buttons. Oh no, they're snaps.
There you go.
And they're in a nice amber colour, which I think is really nice, like jewel toned.
With a feather print?
With feathers on. I'm not keen on feathers, but I get why people would be keen. Relaxed fit, I just think they're really like nice. They're like they got that pajama.
They are. I'm not keen on feathers.
I'm not really keen on feathers. I don't even like feathers.
But who cared? Bethany isn't interested in feathers.
Someone might want to buy me a feather for my birthday, and I might.
It's funny because a lot of hats actually that you buy, you like they'll have like a feather or like something on them, and then instantly she takes them out. So it's just.
Anyway, don't know why. I think it's because as a child I used to pick them up.
And on record, no one cares.
My mum
Okay.
used to tell me to put them down because they were dirty, so I feel like it's a really like traumatic time. Anyway, these are amber tone trousers. We paid $2.99. I also haven't listed these yet, but I would expect £50 back for them. They're really nice.
I was explaining to everyone why we haven't listed so much recently, like
because I've been.
I say you haven't listed anything. Sorry, let me just take that back. I'm going to interrupt you to start with. You list every single day. Why we haven't photographed and listed the newer stuff?
Because Poshmark is making me manually add all my listings instead of me being able to cross-list using the ZipSell app. This is not an ad. I'm just simply moaning about the inconvenience.
Yeah, so
it just takes so much time.
If ZipSell could get on that, like they don't have enough to do, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. If you could...
like it's like just pop it on there. Yeah, no problem.
This is a Odd Molly cardigan.
Give me a chance.
I did pay up, I think, on it.
Gee, other way.
It's Odd Molly. It's a size 3, which is their size large, which is obviously very good. And it's very oversized. Someone asked about this in one of the videos, and this is just the style number. But it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is indeed. The numbers on the back I just showed.
The reason I bought it is because it's so oversized. It's got like a Fair Isle Bohemian print. It's a waterfall front. It's got like crocheted edging. It is like the ultimate bohemian.
I gotta say, it's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a thing,
and it's just nice. And it's got.
This
pockets.
is the back, by the way. So like, if anyone like, yeah, that's how it should look.
Yeah, it's just nice. Anyway, I paid $12.99. I've listed for £110. The top one sold was $85, but it was short.
Yeah, this is long.
Yeah, long.
Leaving you hanging.
Long. Well, I listed for 110, so I have got best offer on, so we'll see how that goes. Do you know what? I love this brand, but at the same time, it's like I hate it, but love it. It's like this weird relationship that we have. So this is Save the Queen. Look how wonderful it is. With Save the Queen, like the signal, the weirder it is, the better it is.
The better money it makes.
It's got charms on.
And they usually, if we've shown you before, on the back they usually have that as well, which says Save the Queen.
It's got.
I'll show you the label.
Oh look, that's like a butt hut.
A what?
Butt hut.
Okay.
But it's all ruched. It's all.
It's insane. Like it's all kind of tied on.
Even the sleeve, it's got bits on it.
I'm feeling art project of a 16-year-old who's been given a bit of
that's also,
mesh,
but also complete vibe. And if someone was wearing this, I would be like, yeah, you're so cool, right? If someone I just think that reminds me of those like fake tattoo sleeves you can get. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, it's a size large. We paid £4.50 and I've listed it for £60. I did like a Google lens on this style with all the ruching bits, and that is obviously the highest listing for this kind of style. But the dresses go well, the jackets go well, the trousers go well, everything goes well.
There's actually like ladies on this as well.
Handbags. Yeah, look, there's ladies and butterfly. Is that butterfly?
Yes, a butterfly.
Yeah. Okay, I like that a lot. £4.50 into £60. That is
Save the Queen. Which brand?
Wunderbar. Save the Queen. We'll put all the logo tags in because Austin has now promised that.
No, not all. That one.
That one, yeah.
This one I won't.
This is. Everyone said how nice this was. This is.
See.
Austin's little Ralph number. I'm only doing this so I can stroke you affectionately.
Get away from my body. Right.
It is like a brushed cotton.
What the heck was that?
Sorry, it's brushed
Everyone knows that
cotton
label.
flannel. But the buttons are really nice. The buttons are like plastic, but they
Enamel. They're not enamel, but they look like enamel.
yeah.
Not as in shiny enamel, as in they are made from enamel.
They got 2 pockets.
Stop touching. Stop.
Austin paid £5.99. Austin is listed for £60.
Indeed.
It's got that Western wear vibe. We've got a really cool Ralph piece coming up, which I think we're just going to do a video on by itself. I think, are we? The really cool Ralph thing that we got.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. So that's that.
Once again, anything in a tartan, anything in a plaid, anything that you could add. Oh, actually, someone said the other day.
Madrassy.
We did a bit about different Ralph labels, like Bethany said. A lady added the title to Madras to a checked piece, I think it was she had. And what did she do, Bethany?
It's sold.
After 2 months of selling, within 2 weeks of changing the listing and adding some bits and pieces, it's sold.
Whoop whoop
Who
is
knew?
the sound of the Madras. Whoop whoop. I've already sold this trash. No, it's not trash.
Oh,
It rhymed.
See, like
it rhymed. Let me off. It rhymed. This is a Hush.
nice and trash. This is cool.
It's actually really nice. It's not trash at all. I love it. Anyway,
Like, honestly, the other thing is... I'm just joking.
so this is I listed this as cobalt blue. It's a size 16. It's very simply one of those ones that looks like you've tucked your shirt in, but you haven't.
Clever stuff,
a little
Hush.
magic trick from Hush. Anyway, so it sold really quickly. It's gone. It's £30. We paid £3 or £4 for it.
Yes, we did.
Tops. And it's gone already, and that's what I like to see from my little Hushy babies.
That was Flanish, I believe.
I don't know where it was, but that doesn't matter right now. Anyway, next
Speaking
up, is
of
this
Hush,
the last one? This is the last
is.
one. Oh, maybe we'll show that hat just for fun. Anyway, this is Hush. I picked it up because it's cool and I haven't found a jumpsuit before. It's like a loungewear jumpsuit, elasticated
Very
waist,
relaxed.
little pocket, deep V, the one that like sits low on your shoulder, like, ooh, I'm all sexy and relaxing. It's a size 10, paid $7.99.
Oh, look, I'm all...
Listed for 55.
55.
They sell really well, Hush jumpsuits. If you get the boiler suit one that's like cotton and more utility wear, that one goes for a little bit more, but
That's a chunk of
65,
change,
75.
there, sis.
Yeah, I know. Austin also picked up this Green Day Packers vintage hat. It does need cleaning. He has not cleaned it yet. How much do you pay? £1 or £2?
99 pence.
So someone told us that Hillside Farms is a sausage producer.
Which would make sense because...
On the other side it says America's #1 summer sausage. The more I say it out loud, the more I want it.
The sausage of summer. Say that with a straight face. The sausage of summer. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not being cleaned. Oh, no. Why? Oh, for the love of... Does it look
nice?
Green Bay for days.
I don't think that looks like bad.
Green Bay for life. Simple.
Does this sit a bit high?
Huh?
It sits high and pushes my
No,
eyebrows
that
down.
is full on trucker vibes. It's not a trucker hat, but it looks like you need to ask me directions for your trucking haulage
quite
company.
vibey though, isn't it? With the dungas.
Yeah, but I do feel
Or
like...
do I look like I work on a pig farm?
100%. I would if I was at a truck stop in the States and you're stopping to ask me directions, I'm leaving sharpish in my vehicle. I'm not getting out.
Ma'am.
I'm concerned, ma'am.
I feel like I'd have like Slim Jims coming out my pocket.
No, you'd be chewing backer, as they say.
Okay, I guess so now. Okay. Austin paid £2. How much are you gonna charge these people?
I think it's worse now.
How much are you gonna charge people?
Whatever they want to pay. No, probably about £30. Regular Green Bay Packers, like just a kind of logo vintage hats, go for 25, 30, 40 if you get a real good one. Or you can go for 100 if you get them signed. This is a Casey. Casey did loads of the kind of old OG basketball, American football, Major League Baseball. But this one with the kind of like, obviously kind of gives you a little bit of a...
Sausage fest?
No, like... advertising stuff, like it's just different. Like there are very few on eBay, and there are very few on eBay. So I'd price it a little bit higher, probably about £35-40.
Honestly, I think I would buy it because of the sausage reference.
It's yours. Transfer them in the menu when you want.
I think people would buy it because of the sausage reference.
I mean, like, we watch an American thrifter called Paul Cantu, who's like hilarious in general in life, but also has like the best taste in good vintage. And he would buy that based on the fact they said like that would be double.
Exactly.
The mention of a sausage.
I like a t-shirt that said like something about sausages.
Okay, I'll work on that for you.
I like novelty t-shirts, but like clever ones that you wouldn't like. American Express, it says like financial advisor.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
It would be even funnier if I worked in like Lloyd's. This t-shirt.
That would be
like t-shirts hilarious. Like that, like funny, clever ones. That's what I like.
I'm not sure they're allowed to wear t-shirts in Lloyd's.
No, but like on like Dress Down Friday.
Once again, I don't think that's his thing. They're bankers, aren't they?
Welcome back to the luxury pickers, where mental stability isn't required upon entering.
It's been a big old week, guys. I can't lie.
We will be back. We got some more. We got some more sourcing videos, obviously, because we upload every single day of the week. We've got some more sourcing videos. Then we're going to do another haul, and then we're going to bring you some informational videos about brands and like the brand videos and like talking about brands. And
Austin has a big ask as well for this week or for the next few days.
Before you said yes. Before you said you got.
I honestly can't work like this.
Then what do you want? What's your ask? Go ahead. Have your moment.
Is I don't need a moment. You can come in on this. It's okay. We are trying so hard to get through messages, and honestly, I know everyone says, "Oh, I've got so many messages." Like there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds that we need to reply to. It's just getting mad. So what I'm going to say is, anyone who sent me a message or us a message in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks. Go into your message, type bump, and bring it to the top, and I'll reply to you in the next 2 or 3 days.
Can we think of a funnier word than bump? Sausage.
These nerds.
No, if you put sausage, it goes up. Okay?
It's your choice.
Bump or sausage is fine.
And the fact then, obviously, you've seen this, viewed this, and obviously...
Got this far.
Yeah. We'll get none of the messages will get bumped at all.
No,
I'll go through them anyway, so whatever.
We'll go through them anyway. It's fine. Anyway, we've been the luxury pickers. We're going now to eat some food.
This has been hard work. I can't lie to you.
I'm sorry in advance. Love you always.
Love and positive vibes. That's what we're trying to bring. And we didn't bring that this video. I'll be honest.
And sometimes you just got to have a comedic break.
A breakdown.
Mental break. Either or is fine. And we'll be back for actual like normal people stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. Anything else to say or you want to mention or?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Reseller Summit 2023 next month. We will be live in person at this event. Enter at your own risk. Don't sit in the front row. That's what they say about all comedic festivals. Don't sit in the front row.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a few jokers there, that's for sure.
Jokers.
You're a joker. Go on. Bye.